What's up, guys? It's Quinn.
It's Alex.
Matthewvhaynes.
That's right.
And it's Iconic Comic, and we're here to non-spoiler review Thor Ragnarok. And
special guest collabing Matthewvhaynes, aka the Clockmaster.
Yep. Make sure you guys go follow him. All his information will be in the description box below. But anyway, let's get right into this.
Let's just get into this. So, non-spoiler, Thor Ragnarok. I thought it was a great, fun ride.
Oh, it's the most fun I've probably had in the theater in years, probably. Overall, it's, in my opinion, the best of the three Thor movies. Yeah. Where it ranks in the MCU, I'm going to have to see it like 5, 6, 7, 8 more times before I really get a solid ranking.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, but Chris Hemsworth absolutely kills it in this
Best
movie.
performance as Thor to date.
Yeah, he's had I can tell. I said this in my review too. Like I can tell he had so much fun doing it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, too. And plus, they put a lot of respect on Thor. I mean, the last two movies didn't do a really good job at demonstrating Thor as the God of Thunder, and this one really did that job. And it was just a lot of fun. All the characters were fun. Chris was fun from the beginning, the opening sequence, the action sequence in the beginning. All of that was great.
My
and
God.
the song choice too in the beginning.
Yeah, I like that.
Really,
Led Zeppelin.
good. Yeah.
Definitely good. Acting wise,
Anthony Hopkins is the only person who can ever play Odin for the end of time. Like, he is the best Odin of all time.
The Odin.
He is Odin. I will say, this movie is hilarious.
it is funny. Yeah, definitely funny.
But being hilarious, it's also, in my opinion, it has the most stakes of any Marvel movie.
Yes.
While it still is funny.
Yes.
It's dark where it needs to be dark, and it's light where it needs to be light. There's not too much wrong with this movie, really.
Yeah, not a whole lot I can nitpick. I could nitpick, but, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And just real quick, I do want to mention Jeff Goldblum. Whatever he's in, it's not like he's acting.
Exactly. He's just like he's sitting down talking with you at the table or something like that. Even in interviews, he's like the same way, same character, man. He's just a lot of fun. He was great seeing him as Grandmaster. What's his name? Collector's big brother.
Oh yeah, he's like
amazing.
I like those tie-ins too, and this movie did a great job not only taking a step towards Infinity War, but it did it without feeling kind of like Iron Man 2, where it was like a lot of shoehorning for Avengers. This was like a lot of natural tie-ins where it's like, okay, this is a big step forward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It really took the opportunity to show just the badassery of Thor. I mean, because we got the same thing with Cap in Winter Soldier. Really showed what he can actually do, and Iron Man's just kind of been kicking ass his whole movie career. But we needed a good Thor movie. Like one was really good. 2, but this one really, I felt like really honed in on Thor really well.
Yeah, I finished because believe it or not, back in 2013 when the second one came out, I've only seen half of it and never finished it ever since. And then the premiere week for Thor, I decided I was going to just go back and finish it, and I was so triggered. Especially me reading the comic books too, knowing Thor from the comics, and especially reading Unworthy Thor as well, which was really awesome. And I was sitting there watching this movie, I'm like, what kind of blasphemy is this? Like, what is going on? I said, this is not Thor. What was that black Viking, elf guy that had the helmet? That was
Malekith?
The one that with the Malekith servant, the one that was working with him, I think, the one that he turned into the big demon thingy. That guy
I've only seen Thor: The Dark World very few times.
But what got me upset with that is that Thor threw Mjolnir at him, and he just knocked it aside. And when I saw that, I was like, I'm done with this movie. I was literally done at that point. I was like, I'm not watching this anymore. But this movie, Thor Ragnarok, completely fixed all of that.
Yeah.
All of it.
Absolutely.
Was fixed.
Because the first Thor movie, I love the first Thor movie because it's about Thor. It's a character piece. Yeah. And then Thor 2 should have built off of that and added to the lore, but it really didn't. This movie definitely took that step forward, added to the lore, but didn't like rehash anything that we've seen before.
It's kind of almost like a standalone in a sense too. I think anybody, like my sister, she doesn't really watch this, like follow it up as much as I do. but she can go into this movie not having seen the last two and completely understand what's going on and be able to flow with it. And that's what I liked about it. It's kind of has a standalone vibe to it, as long as continuing other things from the past, which I thought was cool.
Right.
The last thing I'll say about it is Tessa Thompson is awesome. I want a Valkyrie. I want like a Gotham City Sirens, but for Marvel. Like, I want a Black Widow, Valkyrie, Captain Marvel. I want like all the female leads in this movie.
Scarlet Witch.
She's my girl. Don't get me started because I won't stop.
We're thinking about like a Valkyrie miniseries.
Standalone, like a spinoff.
Because we didn't have Lady Sif in this movie.
No.
But she kind of made some appearances on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and she was really good in that. I would love to see, not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I would love to see something else with Valkyrie, because this character is so interesting. I want to delve deeper into her character.
And it really showed the strength of anybody from Asgard, too, because you saw, that kind of gets in the spoilers, but they really rep the Valkyries forever. Like, people had an issue with her at first without having seen the movie. Like, I don't know about her being from Valkyrie. I don't know if you guys watched the show Vikings or heard about it.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah.
There's a character on there who everyone wanted as like their fan choice for Valkyrie, and everyone was complaining they didn't get her. But I think after this movie, they were like, yeah, she's like perfect choice.
I think people just need to trust Marvel at this point, because name a casting where they just crap the bed. They really haven't. Like, most castings are on point. The only one I don't really like in the movies, like, I mean, the only one I don't like in the movies is really Agent Hill, Kobe Smulders.
Yeah.
That's really it. Otherwise, they've been pretty on point.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much for the most part.
Hella, though.
She was
hella awesome. I think she definitely, she had a lot of, very similar characteristics as Loki did in the first couple Thor movies and in the Avengers, but you really felt her power in this movie.
No empathy. Just she knew what she wanted, and she didn't care who stood in her way.
Exactly.
She was awesome to watch.
That's like the perfect example of stakes. Like I said, I would say this is, for me, I'm already decided on this movie so far. From all the Marvel movies, to be honest, I say this is the best one for me, because of the stakes that Hela brought.
Yeah.
Because I would say she was the best villain that the franchise has seen, because she was pretty intimidating. She was scary, beautiful, all that stuff in one. And I literally was like, wow, like, she's going to destroy everybody. Yeah. That's how I felt at certain points. I was like, what? How are they going to beat her? That's like impossible. I never felt that before the Marvel movie until this. For me, that's how I got for me.
And like what you just said, that just sparked something in my brain. Like, whenever a new Marvel movie comes out, you see it, and if it's really big, like in Age of Ultron, you saw Ultron, and then we just like, how are they going to do it?
How are they going to do it?
How are they going to? And with Infinity War, Thanos is obviously the most powerful being that we will ever see up until that point. Yeah. It's like, how are they going to do it? We don't know.
And I was thinking that this whole movie, it was like, how are they going to beat her? She's really tough. And Cate Blanchett, she's like 55.
That's right.
She looks pretty good looking for 55 still. I don't know if she's using that Pantene or whatever she's using. Like,
I don't even care.
All right, you ready to score this thing?
I guess we'll score it.
All right. For me, with all the stakes that this movie brought to the MCU, the humor and just the top-notch performances in this movie, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 for me. It takes a lot to hit that 10 out of 10. Now when I say 10 out of 10, I don't mean perfect movie, just for entertainment value. But 9 out of 10 is pretty close, and that's what I'm going with.
I think I'm also going to give it a 9 out of 10. Thought this was a great, it was an adventure going to see this movie, but I'm going to get into something in the spoiler review, because it kind of deals with the spoilers. That's why I'm not going to give it a 10, but I'll go into it in the next one. But yeah, I'm going to go a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm sticking with a 9.5 for me, because it's like there, but like you're saying, you can't really give it a 10.
Yeah. It's no Wonder Woman.
It's not a Wonder Woman. It's not a Wonder Woman. No. I mean, the hype level for me is on a Wonder Woman level, because I want to see it at least 10 more times. But
Yep.
But I'm sticking at a 9.5. I really had so much fun watching. I wanted to watch it again yesterday, but I didn't get a chance, and I was so upset. Like, I was mad. I was like, no. Seriously, I was so upset that I didn't get to go watch it again yesterday because I really wanted to see it. It was so much fun, man.
Yeah. All right. And make sure you guys go download the Stardust app and check us out on Stardust. That's where we already did our Thor reaction right as we left the theater. And any movie or TV shows that we watch, we will do our immediate 30-second little reactions to those. So make sure you guys like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
And go subscribe to the Clockmaster here, Matthewvhaynes, for some great content. Make sure you stay tuned.
Stay iconic. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I always mess this up. Because I thought cue music.
Holy grail.